It's Hot 97, Funk Flex, DJ Spazo on the set. Melii's here, Harlem. T-Pain, where you originally from, T-Pain?
BX, I don't know. From Tallahassee, Florida.
Tallahassee, Florida.
Yeah, man, that's a spot.
And we were just saying off the mic that you got in Getting with Akon, you did over one of his songs.
Yeah, I
correct?
did Locked Up.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was pretty much his first single.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 5 deals, but that was his first single, and I flipped his shit, and then people in Tallahassee was listening to my shit instead of his, so it turned into, okay, you making too much noise. We gotta make sure we gonna
put you in the camp.
We need to control this. We're gonna make this all blue magic. Let me see that. Give me that.
Wait, what year was that?
I want to say...
That was 2000.
I was in elementary.
4.
What school you go to here? You went in New York. You went to school in New York?
Yeah, I went to school.
What school you went to?
I went to PS 197, and then after that, I went to Thurgood Marshall Academy. From Thurgood Marshall Academy, I went to Heights, Washington, and then I went back to West Side.
Places.
It's a Harlem thing.
Heavy Harlem. This is heavy Harlem.
Yeah, heavy Harlem over here.
This is heavy Harlem. Yo, wait a minute. Hold on. He got the Henny. Wait a minute.
I just want, first of all, I need everybody to
You saw you?
Hey, this is what we're doing on the
Look.
Friday.
I just feel like we all just need to take a beat real quick and just calm down. Just be cool about this situation. I came in here with this. I offered. Nobody,
Don't blow you up.
I offered. Nobody heard me. I kept it that way.
Hey, it is a Friday night.
You got the Henny ready? Be clear.
It's a Friday night. We in the zone.
It's Hot 97. We're here, of course. And Payne, I haven't seen you since a couple things have happened. You knew I'm gonna. I got to know these things.
I couldn't wait to talk about these things. I don't know what you're talking about, but I can't wait to talk about them.
Okay. So, there was a summer jam where Hov brought you out.
Have we not seen each other since then?
I have not, my nigga. I have not seen you since then.
How much weight have you lost for real?
I've lost about. Wait, I'm a.
You know when you do those fasting things, you lose like I don't know.
I swear, no, I'm not. You have not. Look, I have not seen you. It was prior to that, right? Because we did the call before that.
Let's be clear. Yeah, you wasn't saying that.
I was right. All right. Now look, forget what happened. I just want to know: have you seen Hov since?
Yeah.
And did he ever explain to you?
No, because I had been explaining it so much that he knew exactly what happened. And they was trying to keep it, they was trying to basically not let anybody know they were there.
Correct.
So when I found out he was there.
So you knew already?
Yeah.
Oh, you knew that was happening prior?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you was surprised, and I'm looking on, because when I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, he's going to
Bro, okay, let me ask you a question. Do you think even you, Funk Flex, can just walk on Jay-Z's stage and have no problem?
No, barely.
They'll split the joint for you.
Correct.
The Fruit of Islam is standing at the entrance of the stage, and these niggas back up. Bam! You think that's just gonna happen? Don't nobody know what's going on? I heard T-Pain coming, make way. Everybody split. It was no problem me getting on there. I would have got my ass beat if I wasn't supposed to be up there.
Well, no,
if I hadn't talked to somebody.
Okay, got it.
If I hadn't talked to somebody, I would not have gotten up there, and that would not have happened.
Second question. A lot of people have come after you using your style. And you could say no, and I ain't saying I ain't gonna say you gotta leave no names.
It's very apparent. But
a lot.
I don't think anybody's even gotten close to me.
Well, when it's happening, right? Because look, you have your success, you have the records you're selling, the shows you're doing, and then when you see that, what was your thoughts? What was your reaction? What was your feel? Because they weren't even mentioning you.
Initially.
You weren't even getting acknowledged. They wasn't even saying where they got it from.
Initially, I was the most bitter artist in the game, no question.
You didn't show it. I didn't see it from you.
I I made a lot of diss records that I didn't put out. There's, you know those things you got to do when you like.
That's the clip. That's the clip.
When you put down an email.
That's the clip.
When you got to write down an email.
Wait, he said I made a lot of diss records that I didn't put out.
Yeah, it was a lot.
He's talking about you, motherfucker. He's talking about you. You motherfucker.
They say it's real therapeutic to write an email that you want to send to somebody and just erase it.
Yo, I'm that. Yeah.
It's one of those. It's one of them situations. I still got them now. Somebody made. I don't know.
We might gotta go visit him.
Wait, what about this? What about when you, cause, you know, I'm gonna do this on the gram. What about when you taking pictures with dudes and or they running up on you? Cause I see the pictures that you had. I ain't gonna name the names, and I want to say, but he just took that nigga style. Now you want to take a picture with him? I'm confused.
Who you talking about?
Well, now.
People to name.
Yeah,
It is a good amount of people. But
I'm saying.
But now,
I mean, did you ever tell an artist that? Did you ever tell any of those guys that ran with your style? Like,
no, because
I feel like you.
Because the crazy thing is when they come up to me, they tell me themselves. They always say something to the effect of "You're the reason I make music," or something like "You're the GOAT," or something like "Yo, bro, the only reason I even do this shit, or the only reason I use auto-tune because like they always say that." And then we.
But hold on, I'm sorry. To their defense, because I would feel like this is my generation. At the end of the day, we grew up on him. You know, we grew up seeing different styles. So it's like every artist that comes before another one, you play a part regardless. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So it's like it's not even stealing it or anything because at the end of the day, we perfect it. Whatever you're doing is your style. But then, okay, if this is what you like, you're perfecting another person's style and you're making it your own. You feel me? So I don't feel like it should be. Yeah, I would get salty.
I don't think it should be stealing.
Yeah, I don't think it should be say stealing because at the end of the day. To even be inspiring new legends in the making. You feel me? I feel like these people that do take flows from you or stuff like that. At the end of the day, you're big. You feel me? Like
I'm
somebody
good with
who's
that.
big. So it's like
if
somebody's doing that, it's like yo. I feel like people that come before us, like don't say that it's stealing, you know?
Yeah, nobody says stealing because
here's my thing.
But can't nobody steal it. Can't nobody steal it because
it's yours. You're just perfecting it into your own when you do.
Here's the thing, Melii. See,
yeah.
Now, because now
you see,
nah, don't say that. See that where I came from, right? And I'm old.
Yeah.
You know, I'm old. You know. The time period.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just
The time period I came from, right? You know, hip hop is a very competitive sport. You know, R&B is not really, and pop is it's music, but it's not based on competition. When I say that, meaning like even for you, Melii, being in the game, I've never heard you say a funny word, a slick word. I see you say people about who you grew up on, but there are going to be always people that put you in a competitive space with what's going on now, more in rap than in anything else.
Yeah, rap. Yeah.
And where I come from, you know, I've been trained on a mention. I'm trained on it. Like, even if you listen to a first or a second Jay-Z album, no matter what happened with him and Nas down the line, there's homage in there somewhere. Right. There's homage and competition.
Right.
And even from a Jay when Biggie passed, there was more homage. And even when I hear Yo Gotti say the shit about when Jay was still with Dame.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a homage thing to me because that means it impacted him. Now, I don't sound like Jay, and I'm not biting Dame's style, but I acknowledge that was going on in the world.
Right.
And I think what has disappointed me, Melii, in today's generation is the use of social media used to be a damn near a photo album. Now it has turned into, it's a slow, like, now I want to big myself up.
Yeah.
Then
it's definitely turned from.
Now it's turned into now I want to take credit.
Yeah.
Social media came from look at the world through my eyes to look at me.
Look at me, lifestyle.
So it definitely changed and went to a different place. I don't think it's hurting. I don't think it's hurting. I think because
it's not hurting, but you know.
It's definitely giving people more confidence in themselves.
Can I ask a question?
See that auto-tune button? I never heard it before T-Pain.
It's a few times.
I just never heard it. And I've heard it like, I've heard it on like records in the 80s on the dub side for 3 seconds as an accident, probably when a nigga
it came out in '93. You heard vocoder.
What that
You heard vocoder.
That's what it's called. Like that funny sound.
The tube. You heard the tube.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So that for me, when I hear, I'll be honest, man. I don't like when I see the other artists.
Name them. Drop some names.
Well, I've been in a space where I've gotten into a lot of arguments in the last month, and I'm trying to.
But you're flex, like you're known for this, like you're known.
It's been a good amount.
Yo, he needs his own podcast. Him.
Woo! Nappy Boy Radio podcast coming soon. Let's keep that.
I want to be the first guest.
Nappy Boy Radio.
Yo, he needs his own podcast.
It's in Atlanta. It's ready to go.
Podcast energy.
It's in Atlanta.
No,
it's
Hunter,
ready to
what
go.
she said name names.
I got the same. I got the same mic.
Are you no? Hold up! Don't tell him no, because you're known for this.
I know, but I'm just trying to behave.
But
we're not going to do it here on this slide.
It's not
about
about
7 to 12.
Hold up, let me speak.
Here's the problem.
Can I speak?
Nah,
I got in an argument.
Wait, but
Dame,
can I speak?
Cardi, I've been arguing with I've been arguing all month,
It's not
all
arguing
year.
because it's your opinion and how you feel. At the end of the day, you're voicing
Uncle
your
Murder
opinion.
wrap up, I'm all over it. I just want to slow.
Corporate. You going corporate? You gotta.
I just want to know. I just want to know.
Because some young people take that if I start naming names and I'm clout chasing. And I want to be honest, this is a day that I'm kind of just saying, hey, there's a style that and for T-Pain coming through, people think that style didn't hit out the gate.
It sure did.
It took fucking, like, I probably wasn't on you till third record, my nigga, at least.
Did you see the shit I tweeted the other day about Stripper, about I'm in Love with a Stripper? That song only had auto-tune on like 2 parts. Like real in and out. And that was crazy because when I came out when I was Sprung, people was talking about the auto-tune so much more than the song that I was like, we need to put out another song that don't have auto-tune on it. And it was crazy. The only reason I put auto-tune on those parts on I'm in Love with a Stripper. And it's like, break it down, I see you. It's just on them parts on each verse. So it's only on the parts, the parts that happen. So it's only on 2 parts on the whole song. But people still didn't pay attention to that, and they still was talking about auto-tune even through that. That song don't even have fucking auto-tune on it except for 2 parts, and both parts are like a second long.
I remember when you were on Summer Jams, and some Summer Jams would call you a rapper, some would call you a singer.
Everywhere I go, through my whole camp, everybody called me Rapper T-Pain because they always call me that everywhere, and I'm like, y'all,
You're a singer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not bugging.
That was the beginning of singer. That was the beginning of singer with rapper energy.
Yeah.
Like, at least, what year did you drop that song? When you dropped first?
That was 05.
I feel like even his flows, like that's what I'm saying, like, cause like paying homage, I definitely agree with you as to why I'm always like, I'm always like, yo, Nicki, da-da-da, and I always put it out there. But
is Nicki your favorite? That's what you grew up on the most?
Yeah, I grew up on Nicki and Lil Kim because of my aunt. Okay. But I was more towards my Spanish side, like Evie Queen and stuff like that. But like, I get it, pay homage, but more so like, if this is a sound that you're so used to hearing, sometimes when I listen to one artist a lot, like throughout the week, and I go into a studio, I catch myself doing similar things, and I'm like, wait, that's not my flow. But you don't realize these things because they register within you. You feel me? So it's like, unless you catching yourself doing it.
You see how you just acknowledge those two. You see how I asked you, and you said without hesitation, you said Kim and Nicki, right? A lot of artists don't do that.
Yeah,
they don't.
I can't get mad at that. I can't get mad at that. I can't get mad at that. You know why? Because most niggas don't even notice. They have no idea they're doing it. They have no idea they're doing it. They just want to sound good for a second. I get that. But if somebody pointed out and they say, bro, come Come on.
But you know what's tricky?
Like my nigga, but here's the only part I don't.
You know what the next answer is? They say, nah, that's my flow.
Here's
Nigga, what?
Here's the only part I don't
How
like.
the fuck is that your flow?
The only part I don't like is them niggas don't say nothing, and then they fans hit you with the clout chasing joint. Or you trying to get famous because you ain't did this in so long, or you ain't did this in so, or you trying to get. I'm like, baby, trust me, I have no reason. I am fine. I'm still making money off of DJ Khaled. I am fine.
That's a big record.
I have no reason.
That's a big record, right?
I have no reason to do any of this. And then when you say shit like that, they're like, oh, now you big and fat. When's your last hit? Baby, all of them. All of them.
A motherfucker.
The good thing is I've had them and they still going. Though your favorite artist had hit that lasted for 2 months.
Yeah, nah.
Go to the next one.
Now, see, this is taking me to a place.
From 10 years ago.
Because there's a few niggas that came out in the last 5 years. I was cocky as fuck, and you know who the fuck I'm talking to,
Who are you
nigga.
talking about?
Now I'm getting to that place.
Because I want to know.
Cocky as fuck. Always on your fucking gram trying to look cool on another nigga's style. Now your shit just dropped and flopped. Now I'm gonna just keep it 1,000 because I'm getting into that space. Because Melie's taking me to this space, telling me she want to see me shit on you. So now I'm gonna shit on you.
I got another record for you too.
Mellie said shit on you.
Yup. Drop them names.
It's coming.
I want to know.
He's starting to spit. He getting the juicy mouth. It's over.
I want to know. We gotta be direct. We gotta be direct with the indirect. Feel me?
They fucking know.
No,
They know. I want to know.
Leave him
I
alone.
want to know.
Yo, let me tell you, there's nothing better. Sometimes, the nothing worse. There's nothing worse than a cocky fucking rapper, and nigga, that ain't even your style. And you cocky.
Who that?
That's not just
Who that? Oh, who that?
I want to know.
The ad-lib.
Never seen Flex say no to just saying people's names.
Like, you know what? Because he's done already.
Flex got a lot of heat on.
I'm waiting for the complete done off. Like, it's done, but I just want to, I wanted to filter out. I'm sorry, I'm being a dick.
Everyone to get on Flex's bad side.
Look, I'm sorry. I was
weird
excited.
energy
Sorry,
when it
Spazo. I brought you into that.
That was
I'm
crazy.
ready for it though.
I'm
but,
sorry, I'm
but
sorry.
not today. You got
was
enough
crazy.
problems already.
You know, let me let me tell you something, Mellie. And this is old man talk. So let me intro it and what it is.
Use your words.
There was.
I mean what you say what you mean.
Stupid. There was nothing more frowned upon. How old are you? I'm curious.
21.
Okay, yeah, you're young, but you know what's going on. All right.
You know what's going on.
There was nothing more frowned upon.
And biting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was.
Nothing. Mellie, when I tell you, there was nothing more frowned upon
You seem angry.
than fucking biting, you fucking biter. I can't stand biters. You know why?
That shit's whack. It's
That-
whack.
and-
It's happened to me. Like I've seen
Oh, shit.
I've seen
Call
people
names.
biting
Call
my
names.
I
shit.
can't get you in
Can we
trouble.
get some
Names. I don't
names?
want to get you in trouble.
Nah.
I don't want to get you in trouble. Don't say no
Oh,
names.
the
Don't
table
say
up
no
there.
names.
In a career, I want to make sure everything goes right.
I'ma
Nigga, the ladies
respect.
gonna
I'ma
blame me.
respect.
Say I put you in a place.
Nah, yeah.
Crazy. It's
Then
a
we
lot.
shitted on the
In fact,
rapper.
bring me back up here when my project drops.
Okay.
I'm dropping names.
So but see now listen.
I need a
That
name.
was solid.
Now,
Pain, they
you
got
know
me
what?
in the
That
trouble.
was a solid way to get back up here, though.
Yeah. Be like, yeah. And then I'll drop some names.
So Mellie, the thing that
Yeah.
was considered clever is, I'm gonna tell you, Jay takes a lot of Biggie things. He changes it so sweet, acknowledges them. It's just dope, And a lot of artists they do things like that. The biting thing is like, it's like a.
No acknowledgement.
But you know what that also means? Nigga, you don't have nothing. And you trying to fool me to make me think you got something, but you don't even have nothing. And you're not gonna acknowledge that because you want to continue biting. Like it's a whole biter fucking, what do you call it? A fucking vacuum. And it's like you look at niggas and you're like,
And they fake go farther than you.
well, they do sometimes.
To a
Nah,
point.
but you know what the best part is though? When that halt comes, Oh my God.
Yeah, it's over.
It looks so beautiful because you know it before they know it.
Yeah.
And Pain, right? You're looking at him, you're like, damn, nigga, you almost done. And you don't even know it. And I'm waiting for you to be done.
But the pat on the
And
back,
then,
though.
oh, wait. And then when he's finally done, and you see him someplace, and you go, you're done, aren't you? And he's looking at you, and you're like, and I know you're done. And I was waiting for you to be done. I want to see you like this. Your jewelry's gone. You don't got a car service outside.
a lot. It's a lot of excuses too.
You see it all, and you're like,
It turns into a lot of excuses too.
and I want to talk to you for an hour then.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you mad long. Yo, it's crazy seeing you out here, bro.
Yeah.
I want to talk mad long.
Nigga in front of the club
with you.
In front of the club, getting out a regular cab and shit is crazy. There's a lot going on.
Yo.
You can't get an Uber. What is going on? Damn, my motherfucking bank, my card got to go. So they don't let me go to Target 3 times in a day, right?
Oh
So check
my
it.
God. Nothing wrong with Target, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with Target.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with Target. This is right across the street from my house. I met that bitch every day. That's why I know Wells Fargo will not let you go there 3 times a day.
Yo.
That's how I know that. Trust me. Ain't a goddamn thing wrong with Target. Most of the shit in my house is straight from Target. You've never seen a cheaper looking mansion.
Now they got nice stuff in Target, though.
Got lanterns in that motherfucker from the goddamn. I'll go straight to the party section, bitch. That motherfucker look like Diddy House in that motherfucker.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
So we did some biter talk, and it was. I'm glad we didn't name names. You know why?
That's good, man. You did good.
Because you know why? Because it's.
Nah, I just like when you do.
It's a thing. Like, no, I like doing
7
it too.
to 12.
Yeah, but
7
you know,
to 12.
I pissed too. Yo, my piss off meter. It's way too high this year.
It's a lot. It is a lot. You get on the Adabisi hoodie and it just starts doing. It starts doing a lot.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Shit start going crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You ever been like, yo, Melii sound like somebody?
No, I didn't get that
get
from
that.
you. I didn't get that from you.
That's dope.
And you know what? And I didn't get overly New York either when I first heard you. I got like a little broader feel. Yeah, I didn't get
Oh,
like.
you mean from her?
Yeah, from her.
Oh,
And
okay,
even
I was
her
about to say
music.
you
I
didn't get overly New York. That was weird.
No. No, her being here, yes, from Harlem, but I didn't, because I only reason you use from Harlem and you from New York. But no, I didn't feel like you sound somebody. But I don't feel like.
Sometimes that's the best shit when you don't know where somebody from and they can be from anywhere.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the best. That's the best shit.
Like, I think even I could speak mostly for New York artists. Like, I never thought Nicki sounded like anybody, right? Coming through. I didn't think Cardi sounded like anybody. I didn't think Kim. I think Kim and Foxy sometime depending on what was going on. Like when they hit the little reggae shit, sometimes they would get a little like maybe like later on in their career. But I thought they was original sounding. You know, a female artist rapper is a very hard positioning in New York because there's an extreme track record of success here.
Mel, were you automatically against Foxy Brown because you was a Lil Kim fan? Not against, but like, were you thrown into that group
honestly-
of like Team Lil Kim and you
No.
couldn't like anything else?
No, I don't do team.
It was strong back then,
It
though.
was
You
so
you couldn't.
strong.
You couldn't like both. You couldn't like both back then.
I mean, but my thing
I don't
is,
know why. It
but
was
back
just
then,
weird.
but then again, my whole thing like is the Kim and Nicki. Remember, I'm only 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that was a beef. But I've never been like Team Nicki, Team this person. I've never done that. I feel like I've never idolized another human being. I've always with God. Like that's who I idolize. That's my everything. I don't idolize anyone.
When they were out-
I listen to people, but I never be like, oh my God, I'm a diehard fan. I know where she was born. I know this. No, I don't do that.
When they were both out, though, you couldn't.
You couldn't do both.
You couldn't do both. You could do one, right, Tat? You could do one when their album was out.
Yeah.
Yo, when my mixtape.
You could switch.
Yeah,
You could switch, no question.
And I used to
But
announce.
why is it
the
that
label used to call me
people
on what
pin
name I said.
women
to them.
against each other?
Oh,
Like,
no, it's
why
everybody.
can't
It's
it?
a man thing too.
it's
no,
everybody.
no.
I
It's
think
everybody. Only one
it's the
person-
rappers and the industry
Only
because at the end of the day now I feel like females are starting to stick more together.
Because they're
More now,
but
yes.
I mean, yeah,
I think more
and
now.
female and the female female thing seems super prominent now because the females are the hottest thing, and just period, because the males ain't doing a goddamn thing. Now everybody feels that, I don't know what it is about the black community, but they feel like there's only one spot for one thing.
Yeah.
When Future came out, everybody was saying, yo, he took T-Pain's spot and that was
shit.
it. And T-Pain's
Let's
gone.
do the fucking talk.
And I'm trying to figure out, and
shit.
I'm
We
trying to,
name
anyway,
drop it.
Yo.
no, there's no
shit.
talk. No, this is what, no. When people,
Yeah,
when
that's
two
what I
people,
want.
Did you ever reach out to you or call you?
me and Future, me and Future good. Me and Future are good.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
maybe,
Okay.
there may be a record happening. Listen, so check it out. But no, but like when people are doing similar things, for some reason in the black community, only one of them can do it. Like they only allow one person
Well,
to do
the
it.
competitiveness in hip hop
I get that.
is it's so.
I get that, but it is like,
Yeah, it's whack.
just do it together. Well, like,
I agree.
why
I
are
mean,
we not
there's
making this
room.
money? Why are we not making this money? Let's fucking do a versus tour. Why are we not doing like if we
Nah,
gonna
you
do
gotta remember
if
too.
we
Some
gonna-
niggas is
I get it,
You know,
but
some niggas are some people are afraid to get on stage.
my
and-
nigga,
Yeah,
if Mayweather can
Right? Some niggas is afraid. Like,
I get
Like,
it, but if Mayweather
nobody wants to get hurt.
Mayweather can see Pacquiao and like, bro, we made so much money.
Yes.
Like that there.
See, but this takes us back to the gram. This is good. Here's our problem, right? Because yes, you're right. We could tour together, do shows together, do music together, right? But then somebody in that out of two people, there's somebody here is fronting on the gram.
It beat the side niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. It beat them weird niggas that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That just be in the studio rolling weed, and they be like, bro, I don't think you do that shit, my nigga. Ain't gonna lie, fuck that nigga.
But then you use that as an excuse to go forward, because you could always go. You know what? Let me rock. Listen, Kim and Foxy was offered $1 million from Def Jam Records to do an album, and I didn't even include the tour money.
We're doing the album together.
No, they did not. It was Thelma and Louise.
Oh.
The album's going to be called Thelma and Louise. I remember that.
One, that's a stupid fucking name.
No, I like it. No, I like that because of the movie. I like it.
Secondly, Thelma Louise died at the end of that movie.
Well, somebody was gonna
If he was-
because you know how that go when niggas start going bar for bar, verse for verse.
So
Somebody's not gonna be.
So if they're trying to kill each other, then absolutely. Then nobody's gonna survive this whole thing.
Even in a group, and there's 2 or 3 rappers, right? There's always
That one.
or because the game has been so competitive, it's always like
Who's the
they're
best?
dope, but he it starts with I like him, then it starts with without them the group ain't shit. Like it shit just you know what I mean? It shit just snowballs.
How is it not a preference for people? If you don't like somebody or you think somebody else is better, just ignore the other person. I would just rather you just get rid of all thoughts of that person. Why are you taking your time out on that day to go to this person's Instagram and tell them how much you don't like them? You'll never get that time back. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use your 7 comments as numbers on my shit to show these people I'm about to get a record deal from. I can get 1,000 comments, whether they bad or not. I can get 1,000 comments right now. I swear to God.
Let's move
And
now.
Let's move. That means I can get you to 1,000 people with one post. Don't matter if they're good. Don't matter if they're good comments or bad comments. I'm gonna use your shit as numbers. I'm not gonna show them what the comments are.
When you said you became one of the bitterest rappers when that was going on, what took you out of that space?
Looking at myself like, well, I didn't know I was throwing myself a pity party. I was like, dude, what? You changed the game. These people are doing what you do. These people are copying you. Why are you mad? Like, I'm watching Cartoon Network every day, and it's like these cartoons are using auto-tune now because they hear it. These pop music, people I ain't never seen in my life, people I never heard of use auto-tune. Fucking Christina Aguilera wearing a shirt on a red carpet said auto-tune is for pussies. Like, she mad because it's taking over when fucking, like, and I've said this before, like, when Usher woke me up on a plane to tell me I fucked up music for real singers. Like
you lying, my nigga. Dude.
Oh no, I've said this before. You've heard this before.
No, I swear I have not. I swear I have not.
Wow.
I like Usher a lot too. I ain't gonna lie, I like him. So
I love Usher. I love Usher.
Did you and him talk after that?
We talked a ton.
That was the beginning of that was how it started.
Right. Okay. And then I explained to him what was happening. I explained to him, like, bro, I didn't mean for niggas to copy me. Like, I wasn't trying to get niggas to copy me. I actually despise niggas that was copy. Like, I didn't do it.
A couple niggas copied it wrong.
Oh, a lot. A ton. I always said that. That was my only, because my fourth album was the only album of mine that I let other people produce on. And that was the first time I started letting other people come in and produce, because I produced my first 3 albums 100%. So...
Ooh, that publishing. Ooh.
It's still
my
going.
Lord.
It's amazing. It's really
that
good.
Publishing. You wrote and produced
100% of my first 3 albums.
My Lord.
It has been.
Clearance comes in, you call yourself.
Yeah.
You never have writers come in?
No, I can't do it. Because my mind works weird, especially when I'm drunk. Listen, so it turned into me saying I want churchy chords on top of hard fucking rapper drums. And then when that turned into trap soul, because I didn't have a name for it. The only name I had for it was Hard and B. And then everybody started saying trap soul, this is trap, or this is trap. I'm like, I don't think that's, I mean, good name, much better name than what I had, but we was doing that already. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, first of all, let me just say it, how much I love Bryson Tiller. And that's my nigga. Like, that is my nigga. He's absolutely not doing what I was saying, but he did call his album Trap Soul. But people started calling what I was asking for Trap Soul. And
you want to know what the fuck's up? You want to know what the fuck's up, Payne? You want to know?
I just want to know what happened to Hard and B, because it was the same thing.
I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and the honesty.
Yeah.
A lot of honesty took place today.
Litty titty.
Yeah, it was great. And then we'll probably edit the part of the names that we said. You know.
Probably not though.
Yeah, it's just been a long month, you know.
I bet. How do you have your notifications on for Instagram, or how does that work?
He said, how does that work?
That's a good one.
How does that work?
We need answers.
How does that work when niggas is blowing up my page? Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. I'll keep it 6,000.
I've been looking at Melii and that shit been going crazy. Yo, Melii shit been going crazy.
I was like, oh, the nigga I just shitted on must have found out. And I go back to, I watch the ID Network all day, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be like, wow, dude.
I don't know how you do that and stay on diets. I couldn't. I couldn't figure that. Fuck this nigga.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what. Let me tell you something.
I mean, 10 of these salads, nigga.
I know that almost every rapper from 32 on is waiting for me to die. Waiting for me to die.
And it
makes me be healthier.
Yeah.
It makes me get up and go to that club I don't want to go.
You just prolonging that whole.
You know what I live on? On a cocky rapper. When I'm looking at him, I'm like, you don't know, but I'm going to see you on that way down. And I'm going to wait. I'm just fucking wait.
Oh my God.
And then I wait, and then start. That decline pain. It's like, yo, because you waiting for me. This is all about who's gonna wait each other out more.
Oh shit!
I could DJ till I'm 100, my nigga. You gotta make
that makes sense.
You gotta make a hit record every hour in this climate. Yeah. Let me know how that's work.
Right, absolutely. Working. That makes sense.
But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you something.
You gotta switch from records one day though. At some point, you can't use records anymore. Correct. You gotta stop using 12 inches. You gotta give me a second. You gotta.
I'm gonna tell you something. What I love about the new artists, right? Payne, I don't know if you. I'm gonna tell you something I love about new artists. I love their creativity. I love their usage of social media for their music, And I have learned to do something, and I wish other veteran DJs would learn something. I love what I came from, and I love that time period. But I don't compare that time period to the artists that are now.
Yeah, you can't.
And you know why? Because I can say, I first got on the radio in '87, like as a fill-in.
It's a long time.
And super, right? And let me tell you, I've seen.
What time is it? That was a long time ago.
Wait, and I'm gonna tell you something. Every era and every different time from when it moved to every different state, there's one thing that doesn't change. A look in a new artist's eyes when he has a hit, and they don't even know they have a hit yet.
Yeah.
And
that makes and
then watching that artist perform for the first time. I love playing a new artist's record for the first time. They take it, they repost it.
That's the hardest you'll ever see.
Because that new artist excitement is that's the one thing that's the same since day one.
And the most hurtful thing is when they don't get that excited anymore.
Yeah, of course. That's the bad thing.
They got a new record and they feel nothing.
Yeah.
They feel like, yeah, I'm that hot, nigga. So, you supposed to play my shit. And it's just like, no, we're not, though.
I love that about an artist. And that's what I love. That's what keeps me going, because I'm not going to compare A Boogie to Jay-Z. Because
how do you keep being the guy that receives the new artist?
Because
how do you stay in that capacity? How do you
because
deal with it?
with an A Boogie, I understand he's moving a needle with a certain audience, and I know why he's moving it with that audience. And to be honest, I know this is gonna sound dumb.
It might.
It is. I clear my brain. I clear the slate. Meaning I don't dwell on.
You don't try to compare.
I don't. Yeah. I gotta look at him for the last month.
Right.
Not for the last 10, 12 years.
15 years, yeah.
And even when I do, I don't think Jay's better. I don't think he's better. I think it's a different time. Guess what?
Absolutely.
If Jay came out right now, a week ago, he would be singing in melodic, because that's what's hot.
Absolutely.
And when he came out of his time, it was about bars. So that's what he delivered. If A Boogie would have came out in 98, he'd have been bars, because that's what was popping.
Big time.
So you fit to where
that makes sense.
The groove is going. So
that makes sense.
That I've learned to and you know what? I never try to put a new I think my relationships are good with the new artists, because I don't try to put him in my world.
Yeah.
My world is my eyes are, I'm older than you, it's broader.
Absolutely.
Put me in your world.
That makes sense.
Put me there. I want to see what that kid's seeing. Why is that girl crying? I want to know why.
Yeah.
And I think that's the it's the problem in New York City.
You have to accept it.
It's the problem in New York City why Roller Records take so long to break, and why artists don't get the support that they should get. I'm going to keep it 10,000 with you T-Pain. A lot of these dirty fucking DJs got their hand out for money.
Absolutely.
And that's
no question.
And that's something. Let me say this right too.
The crazy thing, some of these dirty motherfuckers that get that money, and then they'll be all on social media like, I broke that record.
Oh wait, and then need a re-up. Then they want more money after fucking 4 weeks. They want another check. Let me tell you something. There's no nigga that could ever say, the reason why I never took a penny, Pain, is because I want to be able to tell a rapper, yo, your record is garbage. I ain't playing it. That's why I don't want your money. Because if I took your money, you think if I took Dame Dash money, you know how I'd be talking to me right now? And I'm going to keep it 1,000. Them niggas offer me mad bread.
Right.
And I don't want to say other names.
I mean, no, I'm sure it happens on a weekly basis.
But I always, I'm good. Keep your money, nigga. I get $10K in the club. I go out of town. I get another 15. I'm good. I don't need your bread.
How much for the bombs? That's
Bombs sold separately.
Pay those a night.
But I hate it. I hate that about.
Can I get bombs on a Friday? How much those bombs on a Friday go?
You know, that's what's hurting. That's what's hurting the game with these new artists. Is that niggas want bread?
Right.
How do you want bread for something you're supposed to do?
You lose that respect.
Yeah.
How do you want bread for what?
Which brings us to tipping at restaurants. Now, your job is to do the shit you're supposed to be doing at the restaurant.
I like the tip, nigga. I love tipping.
I tip 50% every time.
All right,
no question. But Why though? Because when you signed up for the job, when motherfuckers tell me that this is what you signed up for, you got to take these pictures. That's not what I signed up for. I signed up for you to listen to my music and like it, or not like it. I came to this restaurant to get food and like it or not like it. I don't think I should give you extra money for that. What happened?
Well, is it a restaurant you go to all the time?
No.
I don't love tipping. I don't love to over tip in something I don't go to a lot.
I'm always at some new shit. My wife always taking me some new shit. I love the way. You know what? I always write waiters a note on the receipt. Like, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for not doing no extra weird shit with the pictures and shit when they don't do that.
All right.
But you know where they do it at the most? The movies. The movies you can eat at and shit when they got to bring you your food. They're always like, hey, so here's your ricotta. Can I also get a Snapchat real quick? And I'm like, dude, we're like 40 minutes into this movie. Can we not do this right now?
I don't like the lineup head beat. I'm okay with a head beat or two. I don't want to see 3 or 4 people lined up for the head beat. Then it's like, yo, fam, you see I'm getting head beat right here.
If it's at the right time.
Correct.
It's got to be at the right time, but don't ask me for a picture in the middle of the fucking Avengers, my nigga. Like, bro, I need to follow this storyline. This is a lot of storyline I just had to follow to get to this one shit. I had to watch the first Ant-Man. Do you know what kind of shit I had to go through to fucking come see this and figure out what was happening already? Don't ask me for the picture.
Don't do it now. Don't do it now.
Now.
Know what the best part is, though? We got to worry when they don't want to do it.
I will turn off my light if you will go away right now. If you just...
Wait, but
you rather done the tip.
Wait, can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? You gotta worry when?
Don't win when nobody wants nothing. When I'm out with my girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh no, I told her lady this morning.
When there's nothing, it's a different house, different cars.
I told her lady this morning. She was on my flight attendant on Delta this morning was like, do people always ask you for pictures? I was like, yeah. She's like, do you mind if I get one? I'm like, yeah. She's like, is it annoying? I said, it's only annoying in the bathroom. And it's more annoying when people don't do it.
What was the airline? You shitted on the airline. Was it one?
Oh no, I'm always on Delta.
Well, no, but it was one. It was the one not Delta. You had an issue. Was it one of the airlines you had an issue with? Was it a while ago? I could have sworn.
Shit on the airline? I may have to take them again. I probably can't.
Look, he ain't gonna bring it up.
You can't be careful with rappers and me not be careful with motherfuckers that's making $50 billion a day.
I'm sure I saw some airline. I saw something going on with Payne in the airline. I wasn't Delta, but it was an airline. All right. Well, listen, it's Hot 97. Spazo, Melii, T-Pain had an amazing time. We talked about a lot of things. We caught up on things we haven't caught up on. Congratulations to you, Melii, on your
Was that all of it?
And your great record. Huh? Yeah.